Hi everyone, and welcome to this buyer's guide for the ATLS Geo. And it's being sold in the pledge store for the war bond price of $40, but it's going to cost you $45 if you want to buy it with store credit. So what kind of vehicle is it, and how's it different from the other ATLS? And the main difference is that the Geo is a variant that was built for mining. It has the same basic chassis as the standard ATLS, but instead of a tractor beam, it comes with a mining laser. It also has a backpack that has a detachable box in it. And the Geo doesn't have the ability to fabricate any more of these containers, so if you lose the one that it came with, you're going to have to buy a replacement for it. And the good news is that they're sold at any of the cargo centers that can be found in almost every one of the space stations. But what happens if it doesn't have a box? Well, I'm going to show you. Let's put this down and close this up. And see, if you try to use the extractor beam, it won't pick anything up. So you gotta go get back out. Pick this back up, put it back in, and then it'll work just fine. The Geo's also had some other general improvements that have been done to it. Like, for instance, it has an updated display that shows the mech's health, power, and has a jump jet charge meter. It also has a retractable battery slot. And it has attachment points all along the outside of the mech that could be used to place a gadget and a max lift tractor beam. And it also has a weapons rack that can hold a single multi-tool. But the main thing that really makes it unique is that it's the first vehicle in Star Citizen to have functioning jump jets. And this feature is just what it needs to be able to travel into and out of caves. You can use it to navigate around rocky environments with ease, and it really helps to compensate for how slow it is when it's walking. The Geo's laser could be used for harvesting FPS minables and for breaking the same types of rocks you'd normally have to use a vehicle like the ROC or the DS to crack. And this is possible because the Geo's laser has a high and a low setting, and you can switch between these settings by pressing right Alt plus 4. And there's an indicator on the mining HUD that shows you what setting you currently have it set to. And you can also turn the mining HUD on and off by pressing the middle mouse button. And as far as what my impressions are about the Geo, I found it to be a really satisfying alternative to using a rock. The jump jets are surprisingly fun to use, and I really like the versatility that it brings and how it allows you to be able to do both FPS and vehicle mining. The way I've come to look at it as being a great first step into planet-side mining that's capable of being carried by even a starter vehicle like the Cutter or the Nomad. But there are a few concerns that I do have about the Geo. And one thing that I wish they did was to make all of the ATLSs more modular. And I really wanted to be able to install the standard model's tractor beam onto the Geo, or at least be able to switch out the mining laser for the tractor beam. And the only thing about the jump jets that worries me is that everything about it is in a good place right now, and I really hope that they don't screw things up by nerfing it. Instead, I want them to embrace how fun it is, and eventually let us craft things that would be able to augment it and make it even more powerful. And while I'm at it, please give the ATLS a melee attack. I really want it to have a robot punch that could send a Ninetales enemy flying back into the next time zone. Well, that's going to be it for this buyer's guide for the ATLS. I've been your host, Law of the West. Thanks for watching, and take care.